to start it. And off we go from Tampa.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And his first look is incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Rodgers. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
And out. 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 37-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 37.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
14 yards there on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 53 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
For the point after.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Lazard. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete to
Davante Adams, 42 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make.
Gronkowski's going to go. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, 72 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Packers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And Fournette with a first down carry as he works his way forward for a nice pickup of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
At the Packers' 8-yard line.
Now Brady. And he holds it in for the touchdown.
Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there.
And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Here's Mickens to return.
So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
4-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Yeah, he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
29. Packers 7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And a Packer 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
By Shaq Barrett. A 7-yard pickup.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers get a score closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 15.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 29, Packers 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The 34-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down Buccaneers. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 2nd and 9, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Brady flushed out right. And incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Suck up for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 36, Packers 14.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Check 26. Watch the safety creep.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Airing this one out for Evans. He's got a man, complete.
What you doing out there, boy?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady now to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Packers 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams. And it'll bring up third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. On the return is Mickens. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
I don't want to see what's said, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me isn't that I be.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
1st and 10.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Fournette running out of the gun. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And now it's 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Left the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer 1st down.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Intended for
so many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
15.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
He was brought down by
Levante David in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
On play action, now Rodgers.
At the Bucks.
And he slings one that's incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers going to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Robert Tonyan.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to get a score back. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Fair catch.
Hey, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, that's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best.